don't know, it's kind of like not really good, but like fine, I guess, like normal. But it's like standard, I have some like problems, I guess, and I don't know what to do about it. It's like so. I genuinely wish that I heard that question more with people, I wish I heard that question more, knowing that people's intentions were to hear how I actually was doing. I'm fine, but not the best, to be honest. I drank a whole bunch with my family last night, and I don't remember what I did or said. So I'm kind of feeling regret about that, and so that's just an immediate thing that's making me feel a little bit wonky. But overall, I'm all right.
Just lately with school and work stress, a lot of days I just want to go home, lay on my floor, and scream. So that is how I am doing. Yeah, just a lot of pressure.
I'm okay. Alright, I'm gonna answer this for real. I don't know. Life is hard. I dropped out of college and I work 2 jobs that are really, really cool, but they don't pay a lot. And so the reality of probably not moving out for a really long time is kind of on my shoulders now, because my parents are gonna move out of the house and they're kind of where are you gonna go? So I kind of wake up and think about that every morning. Do I give up these jobs that I love and get a job that pays? Is there even a job that pays for someone that dropped out of college? And so I just don't know where I'm gonna go.
I don't really get asked that often to truthfully say how I feel. We're chugging along, kind of wading through water that's probably up to shin level, where it's not slowing you down, but it's kind of still hard to move. I'm about to graduate, and I don't know, the world feels really big. There's so many alternative me's that could be spread out from this point, a me that maybe goes to grad school, or a me that goes to Tokyo, or a me that stays in San Diego. And it's kind of hard to choose which you want to pursue. But at the current moment right now, I'm having a really great time hanging out with my friend. We saw some baby ducks that are now grown. They're getting on with life, so I guess I should go ahead and get on with life.
Good. I'm just having a nice day and I woke up feeling nice and good.
I'm really happy. Why do you say that? Because I met somebody that feels like home. So how does home feel? Safe, love, me.
The true answer would be not so well. Am I supposed to get a real in-depth, is that what you want? I suffer from mental illness and stuff like that, and I've been good for a while. I've been in hospitals before and stuff like that, but I've been good for a while. But lately, I just kind of felt numb, I'm not getting better, but I'm not getting worse, kind of stuck in the same place. And I don't know, it doesn't feel good. If I don't think about it too much, I'm not getting worse. But then it's if I'm not getting better, then I'm getting worse. With my own struggles. But yeah, that's basically it.
Today I am blessed. I actually have a year and 2 months sober. So my life today, when you say how are you doing, I can actually really say genuinely from my heart, I am doing great. I am doing amazing. My God is my higher power and my Lord. And today I'm so blessed to have my family back in my life. And I woke up sober today, so I'm doing great.
I'm scared that I'm gonna just work a 9 to 5 the rest of my life and not do anything I want. So I'm currently happy, but I want to figure out how to set myself up long term to be happy.
I'm in a rehab program and it sucks, but I'm almost out of there.
Fine. I'm on depression meds. I'm a heroin addict, but I'm doing okay.
So, what led you to make the change?
My children.
Probably like a 4.5 out of 10.
Why do you say that?
Because I'm probably worried about paying half my rent before the weekends.
You know what? I'm really insecure. I'm doing well, but I'm really insecure. And that's just how it is. And I'm hoping to work through that and to feel strong and to feel vibrant. But yeah, knee-jerk reaction, insecure. Honestly, I'm confused. I'm 20 years old. I live in the most expensive city in the world. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm studying the right thing because it's so white. And I don't know if I'm going to actually make a difference. So I'm kind of just like in a really weird headspace of what the heck am I doing, you know? I don't know where I'm going to live next semester. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it. I don't know if I'm getting financial aid because I'm struggling academically. What else? I'm lonely. But it's okay because I have really great friends. I like being alive. But I'm confused. I'm really confused. I want to say fine, but I'm doing good now. In a way. Definitely better than like 2 years ago.
How are you feeling 2 years ago?
Depressed and not in a good place. I was going to, maybe I shouldn't really admit it though. But let's just say I probably wouldn't have been alive by now. And yeah, but I don't know.
What changed?
I told my dad how I was feeling, and then, like, he just said, let's go for a walk, and I'm like, okay, I'll just go for a walk, and then we just, like, talked about it, stuff like that. I'm like, well, I guess I need to, like, start doing things, like, well, if I die, then I guess I'll have to, well, who's gonna take care of my birds, and who's gonna keep drawing my art, and I have to do that, so I think I'm okay. I think I've been better and I've been worse. I think today I'm having a day of like self-reflection. So worse would probably be, I'd say a few years ago, I was in a really terrible relationship. I think I didn't really know who I was. I didn't really want to be alone. I think the last few years after that, I've been okay with being alone. Like, I would never even just be sat here by myself. Like, that's weird. I would never think of doing that. So even that in itself was when I was worse, probably. I think better is just any time after that. So I feel like there's still some way for me to go, but I'm not there yet. I'm doing okay right now because I care deeply about someone. For once, it is returned into the same amount, and so it makes me really happy and gets me through most of my days, and so that's why I'm okay right now.
I battled through many struggles in life, many trials and tribulations, whether it's gangs, violence, drugs, but now where I stand, I'm truly blessed where I'm at. I completely changed my life, a complete 360, and this is who I am right now. Like, I didn't do it for anybody else but me, because I've been through a lot, but I know that's not going to lead me to anywhere good.
How am I doing? I think I'm doing better than I thought. Sometimes you just don't give yourself credit for what you have accomplished, really. Terrible.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just have a lot going on.
I am doing very well. Today's just been a great day. I became a college graduate today, attended my graduation. Just been enjoying a vacation with my wife, daughter, and family. So I feel like $1 million today. I really do.
I'm actually pretty cold right now. But overall, I guess always good, trying to be good, you know? I'm hungry.
What I ate for lunch doesn't really agree with me, so it's sort of hurt my insides a little bit. So, I'm starting to feel that, but then I'm also feeling a little bit hungry now because it's almost dinner time, so it's weird because I just sort of have this internal pain of hungry and then pain from lunch. I don't know how to explain that, but it's weird. But other than that, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight.
Struggling.
Why is that?
There's a lot of underlying things that people don't talk about. You go, how are you? And the very subjective answers to say good or I'm doing well, but no one really gets to the bottom of it and say, oh yeah, I'm doing because my dog is on the couch today. No one says that. So yeah, there's a lot of things that people don't talk about. You just have to be normal.
So what are you struggling with right now?
A lot of anxiety.
I'm slightly loopy. I feel kind of warm. I'm a little bit chilly. I didn't sleep enough last night. I am trying really hard to answer this honestly. Is there a time limit? How am I doing? I guess how are you doing? It implies that there's like a shift, right? Or that like you had known from some point how I was doing. I don't know. How do you feel? Because it's really hard to describe without going into everything that you don't already know about my life, which is kind of what I was saying about it being like a weird shift. It's like how am I doing is relative to like everything that's happened for the past always. Because yeah, I feel like there is no how I'm doing. So what if I said, can you like generally tell us who you are, and then tell us how you're doing based on that? I'm really bad at this. No, you're doing great. Well, I'm not from here, obviously. I'm from Atlanta. I think me being here I think it puts me in a space where I am like really fleeting, kind of, and maybe that's why it's so hard to answer. It's because I'm in like an unfamiliar space and I'm just like, I feel like every moment is like a new how I'm doing, rather than it's not my normal day by day.
When you travel to Montgomery, you'll see we've been preparing for your visit by following CDC and state guidelines. With social distancing, wearing masks, and sanitizing, we're ready for you to take it all in responsibly.
Hey everyone, to end this episode, I thought I'd talk about something that's been on my mind. Lately, I feel like I don't do enough for those of you who reach out to me in the comments and share your stories and struggles with mental illness. So I thought it would be cool to make this episode, and in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, I'm dedicating it to all of you who've been brave enough to share your stories with me and anyone else who deals with mental illness. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week.